Hey, and I'm gonna be playing, nope, I'm gonna be playing Jonathan Morgenstern.
What's going on, you lovely people? Lisa here, and while we are all still reeling from the cancellation of Shadowhunters and how the show and cast weren't at Comic-Con this year, that didn't stop the show from announcing some big news today. Well, most of you awesome, devoted Shadowhunters fans kind of already knew what was happening, but for those of you that didn't, here we go.
Hey, my name's Luke Baines, and I'm really excited to announce that I'm gonna be playing Jonathan Morgenstern on Shadowhunters.
It was announced this week that Australian actor Luke Baines has been cast as Jonathan Morgenstern, Clary's brother and the main villain for Season 3B of the show. Now, these episodes have already all been filmed, but the cast is currently working on the 2-hour finale, which reportedly will be based off the 6th book in the series. So if you see pictures of them together, that's what they're working on. Now, to announce this news, the Shadowhunters Instagram posted a really adorable video of Luke announcing his casting with a cameo from Kat.
Probably not here, like it's more of like a visual, like you see it.
We're gonna get through this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We have some wonderful stuff for you in store over the next 12 episodes. You're gonna find out a lot more about why he feels the way he feels about Clary and his feelings on Jace. I know the power of this fandom, and I am so excited to be a part of it and to meet you all, and that's it. I'll see you soon. Happy hunting. Bye.
So yeah, it makes sense why they've all been hanging out together so much. Like, we've gotten pictures of Kat and Luke hanging out, and I'm excited to see these two on screen together. Now, if you remember, in the 3A finale, we left off with Jonathan being reborn and Clary basically poofing off to somewhere where we don't know, while Jason Simon thinks she's dead. Now, we saw Jonathan previously. We had Will Tudor, who took on the role of Jonathan under the facade of Sebastian, but now Luke is taking on the role, and so it's going to be interesting to see Luke's portrayal. Obviously, some of what Will did with the personality of Jonathan and the movements and the whatever is going to have to carry on into Luke's performance, and Luke knows that, and he took to Instagram to talk about taking over this role from Will. He said, quote, "I know a lot of people are going to have strong feelings about this, and I get it. Will Tudor is incredible, and what he did with Sebastian was nothing less than extraordinary. Going into this, I was intimidated as well, but I am very excited about this role and where we've taken him, and you better believe I'm going to give you and him everything I've got." Well, I think he sold me, right? And while the cast of Shadowhunters may not have physically been there at Comic-Con, the fans sure knew that they had to make a presence there. Now, ever since it was announced that Shadowhunters has been canceled after what we see in Season 3B, plus it was given that 2-hour finale, it was canceled because it was reportedly a way too expensive show to keep making, and Netflix decided to cut their overall overseas distribution deal. So that popped up this whole hashtag Save Shadowhunters campaign. So most recently, this campaign bought space on pedicabs in San Diego at Comic-Con, and they looked amazing, and of course had the logo, the hashtag Save Shadowhunters on them. I mean, Jack Yang, who plays Asmodeus, even decided to show up in character, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now, in addition to these pedicabs, fans have raised money for a ton of things. They flew banners over buildings like Netflix, they rented out a billboard in Times Square. Yeah, Times Square, I don't think that realty comes for cheap. Like, this fandom is really proving how amazing they are and how global they are. I mean, we've had things popping up in Korea, I think they're gonna be in London. It's just like a fandom you really can't stop. So hopefully someone's taking notice of this. Now, Constantine Film, one of the producers for this show, told Deadline in early July that they are still in ongoing discussions to try to find someplace to get this show picked up or some kind of deal. But they're also in discussions to try to bring Cassandra Clare's The Infernal Devices to life, which would end up crossing over with some Shadowhunters characters. So I don't know the status on any of those things and if they've picked up at all, or if things are just kind of like, okay, this is a done deal, the show is canceled and there's no hope for it. But we all want to have some hope in our lives, right? So fingers crossed that something happens with this whole Save Shadowhunters campaign, because you guys are awesome. We've seen other shows like Lucifer get picked up by Netflix, but since Netflix is kind of the one that pulled the funding on this one, we're kind of gonna have to hold out, I feel like, for someone else to pick up the show. And it is an expensive show, so I don't know how that will work, but maybe multiple people will pull in together and figure something out, right? You guys, the fans, are gonna do something. I have faith in you. Keep going, guys. But until then, we do have Season 3B and the finale, which will be coming sometime in the spring of 2019. That seems like so far away, right? Maybe they'll push that up too, because I don't know if I can wait that long. But let me know what you think about this casting news with Luke Baines as Jonathan. Are you still hoping somehow that Will Tudor can pop back up on the show? Because I think I'd like that. But let me know your thoughts on this casting, what you want to see in season 3B, what you want to see in this finale they're starting to film. And yeah, what do you think about this whole hashtag Save Shadowhunters campaign? Sound off in the comments. Click right over here for more of my videos. We got a Riverdale season 3 update, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Now until I see you next time, shine on and have fun. Yeah.